Hey there, fellow vegetable nerds. It's Kelly. You knew that. Thanks for hanging out with me in my kitchen once again. I have another delivery from local Milkrun, and I have some super cool stuff in there that I can't wait to show you. So let's not waste any time. Let's start Meetin Veg.
Hey, turn up the caramello and chisel on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gino Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find it hard to concentrate.
So today's delivery is what I might call small but mighty. I didn't get a lot of stuff, but the stuff I got is super cool. So there's a few things in here I'm just like so jazzed to check out and to show you. So let's get right into it. So first off, a slight disappointment. Let's just get it right out of the way. This is still exciting. It's just not what I ordered. I was supposed to have dragon feather mustard, which is really beautiful. Like, Google it, it's so pretty. And I was really excited to just be like, oh, look at it. And they accidentally sent me, I believe this is yellow frills mustard instead, which is fine also in its own right. I'm gonna eat it. I'm like super happy to be eating this. I'm just bummed it's not the exact thing I ordered, but Milkrun is really great. Their customer service is really great. They're gonna credit me for it. So like, consolation prize, free mustard. I've been really digging the Hot Mama Salsa brand lately. It's a local Portland company, I believe. And Milkrun had a bunch of stuff on 20% off discount, including the whole line of Hot Mama Salsa. And so I was like, this is my opportunity to try some more of her products, because the 20% off made it a little easier to do. They have like a smoky coffee chili oil, and I'd been eyeballing it for the longest time, and I was like, gimme, 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 gimme. Well, they didn't give me, they gave me, I'm so sorry for how badly I'm about to say this. Is that guajillo chili? I'm embarrassed too. Okay, let's just all sit with this embarrassment, all right? I did actually take Spanish. I mean, I'm justified in not being able to pronounce French words, but I took like 2 years of Spanish. I should be able to do this. But anyway, so is this stuff here. And as you can see, it is mild. Whereas the smoky coffee chili oil was gonna be smoky and coffee and a little hotter. And I was so intrigued to see what that tastes like. But you know what? Now I have an excuse to place another order. Oh no. I got some more of their tamarind hot sauce. El Tamarindo. This I have had before, and it's just really good, and I ran out of it. I've been putting this on all kinds of stuff. I put this on carnitas, and it was super good. I put this on like tacos and things. I put it on fish tacos. It was so good on fish tacos. And I took some of that lime leaf sambal. If you watched the episode where I unpacked some stuff from Milk Street, not Milkrun, but Milk Street, it was, I think, the first of my birthday gift certificates that I redeemed. And I tried this lime leaf sambal. That stuff is so tasty, it turns out. And I mixed a little bit of that with some guacamole, or you could just like just a regular avocado and a little bit of sour cream, and it just kind of, you know, and put that on top of fish tacos, and then some of this on top. It's like, oh, so good, so good, so good. Tamarind is such a cool flavor. It's so unusual. It's like sweet, but it's got this weird tanginess to it. And it's just, when I got this, I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna put it on because it's such an unusual flavor. You know what? Just start putting it on stuff. I mean, that's how you find out what it's good on. You just start putting it on stuff. Turns out, good on almost everything. It's really tasty. I'm getting to the good stuff. I'm getting there. Got an onion, because I always get an onion. But guess what? Bonus baby onion. I didn't order 2 onions. I only ordered 1, but I got 2. Take your wins where you can get them, man. Some beautiful local hazelnuts. Man, we grow really nice hazelnuts in Oregon. And I wouldn't have ordinarily bought these because the hazelnuts can get a little pricey, but that 20% really went a long way. I'm gonna keep these in the freezer because they'll keep a lot longer, because the oils in hazelnuts can go rancid. So I find that when I keep these in the freezer, they just last much, much longer. And then you can throw them on your salads. You can, I have plans to make a pesto and use these instead of pine nuts, and you just get a much fresher, richer, toastier flavor when it's nice and fresh in the freezer. So these, I know they don't look like much, okay? It's just a pepper, but this is a cool type of roasting pepper. I have reminded myself the name of these peppers so many times. Just before I hit record, I reminded myself the name of this pepper. And it is gone. Just the name of it reminds me of like a type of chicken, but I think that's because roaster's in the name, and roaster sounds like rooster. Man, I'm so bummed. I'm gonna have Brian put a little thing across the bottom saying the name of it, and I'm just gonna stand here just soak in this feeling. This is what it feels like to be a professional. But I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't had them before. They're a sweet pepper, and they're supposed to be really good for roasting. And roasted peppers are lovely. They're such a beautiful, like, they get so mellow and sweet and yummy, and especially roast them with like a little bit of some garlic and some kind of oniony thing, whether it's onion or like shallot would be really nice or something, and you can add it to your pasta sauces. You can just throw it on everything. You can just eat it with a fork. Roasted peppers are so good. These are really cool. Now, I know they look like they're gonna be hella spicy, and they smell like they're hella spicy. When you cut into one of those, your nose goes, oh no, oh, we don't do this one. No, no, no ma'am. But this is a fake out. It's not a habanero, it's a habanada. So you get all the flavor of a habanero pepper, but you don't get the heat. Now, I like heat. I feel like I've established that. I enjoy heat, but you know, I also really enjoy flavor. And habaneros, every now and again, they're just a little bit farther than I want to go heat-wise for an average meal. I don't mind habaneros, but like sometimes I'm just not willing to go that far, just on a regular average day. But the flavor of habanero is so nice. So something like this, like let's say that you were making a recipe and it calls for like a couple of habaneros or something, you could do half and half, and that way you get like just half the heat but all the flavor. Or you could just use these, get all the flavor, none of the heat. I made like this really cool slaw. I got the recipe from Milk Street. Again, that's Milk Street, not Milkrun. I get confused about that too. But it was so yummy. And it called for habaneros, but I was like, I don't have that, but I got these. And you get all that beautiful, sweet, almost floral flavor that habaneros have. They're such a beautiful flavor. And I think a lot of people don't actually get to taste that because not everybody likes hot, spicy food. So if you're not a person who enjoys spice, you might never have tasted a habanero. This, it's really hard to describe, but floral really is the word. Such a beautiful, beautiful flavor. If you can get a hold of these, and I've never seen them before. I don't know where else you can get them, but if you see these, and remember they're not habanero, but habanada, if you see these, give them a shot. They're so good. And I know that I said you can't go by my perception of hot to decide what's gonna be too hot for you, but in this one instance, you're safe. This is another thing I had never even heard of. I saw it and I was like, I gotta try this. I gotta try this. It's not just regular sprouts, it's melon shoots. So somebody plants melon seeds, and these are what would eventually become melon plants, but instead you just cut them when they're little babies. And according to this, these are cantaloupe microgreens with a delightfully fresh cucumber flavor. I mean, cucumbers and melons are in the same family, so that makes a lot of sense. I'm really intrigued. So you got some big fat sprouts, which kind of reminds me of like sunflower sprouts, the way they're real big like this. There's a little bit of dirt on there. I'm not that concerned about that, but let me get one where it's not like super visible. All right, let's see what it tastes like. What? Hold up. It tastes, it tastes kind of like cantaloupe, but also like a green thing. Tastes like a green cantaloupe plant. There's probably a reason I'm not getting paid for this. I mean, a professional would probably be doing a better job of describing this, but like, let me tell you, this is fun. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Like, I'll absolutely toss this in a salad. Like, that's a given. So next time you're eating a cantaloupe, you could just save those seeds and just, you know, sow them pretty close together, because you're not gonna grow cantaloupes, you're just gonna grow these guys. So you can grow a whole bunch of them all in a little space, and it won't be too long before you can just harvest these guys and eat them. And that's it. As advertised, small but mighty. I'm so excited about some of the stuff I got in there. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Hopefully I will maybe have another tutorial coming up or something. Show you what I did with some of this stuff. If I figure out something really cool to do with these sprouts, then I will try and share that. Maybe I'll try making some more of that slaw again and make that a video. That was really good. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me again. Please remember to like and subscribe and show this off to your friends and stuff. I post a new video every Thursday. I keep trying to remind myself to tell you that, and I keep forgetting to tell you that. Every Thursday there's a new video. Sometimes I will try and have another video sometime in the middle of the week. That may or may not happen, but Thursdays for sure. Always a new video on Thursday. Thanks for hanging out. Please hang out again next Thursday.
Hey, turn up the caramello and shizzle on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gino Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find a hot